Prabhjot, welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Prabhjot, before we talk about your business journey, let's tell us a little bit about yourself.
I was born and raised in Punjab, India. My hometown is Hoshiarpur. Um, so I was grew up in a very difficult family circumstances. So at a very young age, I knew that I want a different life. I want a better future for myself, and I need to get education to be independent, to have a peaceful life. So I moved to Chandigarh at the age of 17. Here, I was working full time, and I was also pursuing my graduation from Punjab University. I was doing my bachelor degree, and in 2013, I moved to the UK. I moved to the UK as an international student to do my postgraduate in business management from University of Sunderland, London campus. I also worked for the local government in Wolverhampton for 11 years, and that taught me professionalism, that taught me discipline, responsibility, and public service. I'm very grateful for my experience with the local government. And I'm also a mother. I'm a mother of two young children. They are beautiful children. They are really good. At such a young age, they're so independent, just like me. They're really hardworking as well. Um, about me, so I always wanted to do something on my own. Like I said, I grew up in a difficult family circumstances, so I know at a very early age, I want a peaceful life. I want to be independent. So that's what that I think moving to Chandigarh, that was a big turning point for me to start that journey, working full time and studying at the same time. So moving to the UK, of course, I had to start from the scratch. You're moving to a new country. I had to learn the language, culture, new system, and it was difficult. It was difficult. It wasn't easy, but I knew the life is not easy. You don't get everything on your plate. Nobody give you success on your plate. You have to work hard with courage, discipline, consistency.
Prabhjot, how did your Punjabi upbringing shape you? Where are you today?
Interesting, because I was born and raised in Punjab. Yes, I am Sikh Punjabi by background, but I describe myself more as spiritual than strictly religious. I respect all faiths, communities, but spirituality for me is more humanity, kindness, honesty, and believing that your life has a purpose. But yeah, I agree that my Punjabi roots. I'm very proud of my Punjabi roots. I always say Punjab gave me roots, but Britain gave me wings. So, yes, I've learned from my Punjabi roots resilience, strength, values, my identity. Um, and Britain gave me independence, gave me confidence to build my own life. And I'm very proud to carry both identity. There were moments when I really underestimated myself, but over the time I've learned I don't have to choose between being Punjabi or being British. I'm Sikh by background, I am Punjabi by roots, British by journey, and spiritual by heart. So anywhere I go, I carry my both identity. Because I'm proud to have my both identity, I don't have to choose being British or being Punjabi. That's who I am, that's who shaped me, who I am today.
When did you know you want to start your own business?
I always had this hunger to learn. I'm naturally very ambitious, determined, and curious. I know there's more to give. I'm very proud for my council career that taught me professionalism, that taught me discipline, public service. But I knew there's more to give. And after many years, I want to start something on my own. But that feeling became stronger when I became mother. So that feeling, the urge became stronger. And then UKEIC became not just a business, but became a purpose for me to have a better future, not just for myself, for my children as well. So my business, UKEIC, it stands for UK Education and Immigration Consultancy Limited, in short UKEIC. I had the license 2023, so it's been 3 years now. My business has two main pillars. One is education and one is immigration. Education is my favorite part, something I'm really passionate about, because I get to work with boarding schools, students, and family. The purpose behind this UKEIC, not just to have do something for my own, but I wanted to have a business that will be meaningful and not just benefit me, but support families, students, and also the country I live in, and I call UK my home now. And education is really interesting because, as you might know, the government figure shows UK education exports are worth over £32 billion. So that clearly show international students play a vital role in UK economy, not just through tuition fees, but through accommodation, local spending, culture, and the long-term global links. So UKIC, I want to help students, families, international families, choosing the right school, right boarding school, put them in the right education pathway, and help throughout the way. Because I came to this country as an international student, and I have experience in the immigration sector as well. So I knew the both sides, the professional side and the emotional side. So this is the education side of my business. Immigration, a lot of people get confused and they think that we're bringing people over to the UK. This is not what we offer. This is not our services. Our aim is not to bring people to the UK. Our immigration is support our education. So in education, we're bringing children, international students, we're supporting them, placement within boarding schools. So immigration is help them to get their visa, child student visa. And immigration is also to help UK businesses, like boarding schools or UK businesses, to get their sponsor license and make sure they're compliant. So this is the immigration side of our UKEIC. Challenges, to be honest, it's people have overrated these challenges. I've been facing challenges since my early age, like I mentioned earlier. So it's part of your journey. You know, I can't comment on other people, but I don't want it to fit in a box. I want to explore the box, you know, smash it, grow, learn. And I always had this hunger to learn. And in business, even when you're working for the local government, it's never easy, but you keep learning, you keep growing. But I knew I had more to give because I have this passion to learn, to grow. So this UK scene is really, it feeds my hunger. It really feeds my hunger because it's education and immigration, and you have to stay on top of what's going on, the government, the changes. You need to stay on top of it. The challenges, I just see them as a stepping stone, you know, one step ahead, because, you know, 1,000 miles, you need to start with the one step. So I don't really put more stress into challenges. It's just part of my journey, and it just makes me stronger. You know, it pushes me, keep going, keep learning.
Jiggle motherhood and business life.
A lot of people have asked me this question, to be honest. And my honest answer is you don't balance everything perfectly. You just do your best. And yeah, starting my own business, it gets difficult, especially when I travel abroad for boarding schools, event, conferences, study travel. It gets difficult because I was in Istanbul for the recent study travel conference. But you manage, you just do your best. You look for the childcare. And my children, you know, they see me, mommy working hard, she's going for events, she's working in the office. So they see me, you know, and it teaches them that life is not easy. You have to work hard, keep going. And so, yeah, you just do your best. It's never easy, but you just do your best, and that's all you need to do.
What's your message to people watching this, especially the young female?
Keep going, and don't let any noise, you know, tell you can't do this, you're not worth doing it. There has been moments when I really underestimated myself, but over the time you learn, you believe in yourself. So I believe in myself, have a strong mindset, listen to your inner voice, and just stay strong, have a strong mindset, keep going, keep learning, and you will see the results. It won't happen straight away, but it will eventually.
What's motivated you to invest in the public and community service?
I think it's because this is my personality, like who I am, and because I have this hunger to learn and I want to grow. And anywhere I can learn something from engaging with public service. Like I was candidate in Graiseley Ward. I didn't win, but that gave me valuable experience. And it's a good representation. You're presenting as a Punjabi British woman, and also I'm a good role model for my children as well. So they see me, mommy's working hard, and life is not easy. You have to work hard, do your best, keep growing.
Prabhjot, thank you so much for speaking with Bird Punjabi.
Thank you so much, Mel, for having me. Really appreciate it.